Hey, so I don't know why that MEIJER story is making the rounds again. I made a series of videos about it back in March regarding their firing of James, but it was the way they did it, right? It was the fact that they watched him over the course of 3 months and they waited until there was a prosecutable amount, $110 worth of fruit cups and fucking chicken. And never mind the fact that the kid on body cam says that the reason he did it was because there wasn't time. His break time was not enough time for him to stand in line, so his intention was always to pay it back after the fact, right? I mean, that makes sense to me. I feel like they should just square up at the end of the day anyway. Why should he waste his time in line? But anyway, they were pieces of shit, and I made a bunch of stories back in March. I don't know why it's making a resurgence. However, MEIJER has made a post. They've responded recently, and they don't know why you guys are why you're so upset about this. They're like, oh, you're only seeing part of the story. The body cam is circulating, and you're only seeing part. He was systematically stealing from us. He knowingly and intentionally was committing thefts over a course of time. Get the fuck out of here. You really think we give a shit, MEIJER? You think we give a shit if he was knowing and intentionally taking fruit cups and chicken? You're disgusting pigs, okay? You're disgusting, soulless pigs. I'm not even gonna do a lick of research on this, but I'm willing to bet that you guys take advantage of every fucking tax loophole you can, right? You extract as much labor from your workforce as possible without paying them a fair and decent wage, right? You are stealing from the American people every time you take advantage of these tax loopholes, okay? All right? I'm willing to bet that you guys think you're good businessmen for that reason, but you're thieves. So I need you to get off of your high horse and get fucked. But also, that's not why I'm making this video. I'm making this video because of this comment. I want you to remember, too, that Walmart is a piece of shit company. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Walmart will never be a victim of a theft, okay? I don't care how much theft happens. I don't care how much product walks out of those doors. I really don't give a fuck. Because Walmart is a... Say hi, Bodhi. That was Bodhi. I am but a mere servant. Anyway, Walmart is a welfare company. And I don't mean just because all of their employees or the vast majority of their employees are on welfare. I mean because they are takers. They are beneficiaries of our tax dollars. And then they pay slave wages so that we, the people, subsidize their employees. We help to feed their employees because there is nothing requiring them to pay their employees a living wage. And to top it all off, they take life insurance policies out on their employees. And they keep the money. While we're on the topic, Target's also a piece of shit company. Target has such, sophisticated fucking monitoring systems that they will identify a theft, just eye in the sky, just watching you. They identify it, they clock you, and then they know the next time you're there. And they keep tabs on you, not until it's a prosecutable amount, but until it's a felony amount. They let you continue to come until they can prosecute you for a felony. And let me tell you something, these cops show up and they just take the store's word for it. Walmart, MEIJER, Target, any of them, the department stores as well, they just take their word for it. They don't actually scrutinize the videos because I have been on the receiving end of these things before, most recently Walmart, and I am told that the surveillance footage that I'm looking at is allegedly depicting my client doing certain things. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, what am I not seeing? I've got LASIK. I've got 20/20 vision. What am I looking at? You're not going to tell me that a cop watched this footage at Walmart and then decided to make an arrest, because I can't tell what the fuck I'm looking at. They are just henchmen for these corporations. You want us to arrest? We'll arrest. Remember that woman, the pregnant woman that was shot outside of a grocery store last year or earlier this year? Because under the suspicion of her stealing something from the grocery store? They didn't even need to investigate it before they decided to kill her. So anyway, these companies just get the benefit of the doubt. The police are private protection rackets for them. And then you go to court, and let's say it's your first time ever doing something like this. They will always refuse to allow you to do any kind of diversionary program. They want you convicted. They want you to have a criminal record, because they're a gang of mobsters. They own you. You're not taking anything from them without them cutting off your hands. And I'm sorry, but getting a felony conviction is the modern day equivalent of cutting off your hands. That's what these companies do. Their bottom line is more important than your life. In summary, fuck MEIJER, fuck Walmart, fuck Target, and the rest of them. Thank you.